In yesterday's released image, mystery unit behind the Royal Giant. It's the Bandit! Coming soon to Clash Royale.
Who wants from here?
Hey gang, and welcome back to another sneak peek I've got for you. Tell you what, we are crunching, guys. We got the dev build in very little time before all these sneak peeks are coming out, so I want to give you my first impression on the new Bandit card, give you the scoop on the Bandit Draft Challenge, the next special challenge that's going to let you get the legendary Bandit before she comes out a week early, and just go over what sort of decks and strategies I think are best suited for the new Bandit card. Alright, first off, let's talk about the Bandit. Bandit is a 3-cost melee unit. She's like a little assassin character, and she does two things that are pretty cool. First off, she dashes towards opponents. So when she walks within range of someone, she does a little charge-up move and then dashes towards them. While charging and then dashing, she will not take any damage. She's immune to damage during that little animation. When she dashes, she deals double her normal damage, kind of like a Prince Charge. In terms of cost and damage, she's a lot like a Knight. Costs 3, melee unit, almost exactly the same DPS as the Knight, except of course she does that little charge damage. About half the health of a Knight though, about 50 points more than a Mega Minion. So she'll survive Fireball, she'll survive Poison, but will die to Lightning or Rocket. It took me a good game or two to figure out what Bandit was actually supposed to do. When I first used her, I was sort of like, I don't really get this card. I think she might suck. But after playing with it a few times, I got it. I figured it out. Bandit hunts ranged attackers. Because of her dash to close distance and the immunity to damage while she's dashing, including the ability to dash through an Executioner Axe or especially a Bowler Rock, just moves right through it, she kills every single ranged attacker in the game in a one-on-one fight. That's right, archers, musketeers, wizards, even bowlers and executioners go down to the little 3-cost Bandit. This immediately guarantees her a place in the metagame. So many ranged attackers are very, very popular, and the ability for her to close in and kill any of them is, there will be a use for it. I don't know exactly what the deck list is going to be, but just from playing with it, when she goes off, she's very, very powerful. She's definitely a card that needs to be tanked for. I found her most effective with cards like Giant, Hog Rider, and Miner. If she's free to dash around the field cleaning up all these sorts of troops, she's really good. I could see her being used in a lot of like Golem or P.E.K.K.A. or Giant beatdown decks, just dashing around in the same way that maybe like a Lumberjack does when the tower and spells aren't focused on killing it. Bandit is the first of 4 new cards to release. I'm only going to cover Bandit in this short video. I'll have another video coming out soon that'll cover the other 3 cards that are coming out. Bandit is going to release on March 24th, but just like the Electro Wizard, you can get this legendary a week early on March 17th for a 3-day special event called the Bandit Draft Challenge. The Bandit Draft Challenge is just like the draft challenges we've already been doing. Every single game is going to be a draft game where you pick cards one at a time from an option of 2 until you've selected 4 cards and your opponent's selected 4 cards, and then you battle. The catch, Bandit will always be one of the choices for one of the players. Unlike the Electro Wizard Challenge or the Battle Ram Challenge, not every player is going to be forced to use the card. Bandit will be in every game, but you will either be playing with Bandit or against Bandit. Bandit Draft Challenge will have a free entry, and additional runs will cost you 100 gems. As of right now, the prizes are scaled to a 50 gem entry, and I can't tell if that's a mistake or not. I suspect it's a mistake and it'll be changed, but right now, it's 50 gem prizes with a 100 gem entry, and the Supercell team's asleep right now as I'm recording this, so we'll find out, I think, in a little more detail. I suspect this is a mistake and that it'll actually be 100 gem rewards for a 100 gem challenge. A new feature in all special challenges that we'll first see in the Bandit Draft Challenge is a new feature called one-time rewards, which is exactly what it sounds like. Whenever you're playing these special challenges and you hit win thresholds for the very first time during that challenge, you will get bonus rewards that can be collected right there in the Draft Challenge screen. Now these rewards can be anything. In this challenge, you're going to get some gems, some gold, you can even get a magical chest scaled to your current arena, and of course if you hit 12 wins, you get a bandit for free. Now one thing that's a little bit of a bummer is you can only get bandit once. Now, to clarify, Supercell doesn't want people to know life, is what the exact words they said, right? Is they don't want people to be grinding for 3 days straight and feel like they have to play Clash Royale 10 to 12 hours a day because the value on getting these legendaries from the challenge is just so great. So they've capped it so you can only get one bandit from this challenge. However, if you do open bandit, like if you get bandit from the 12-win challenge, and then you open up chests that have legendaries in them, you can get bandit. Just like the Electro Wizard challenge, if you unlock bandit early, it can come in your shop, it can come in any other chest you get. So there is a potential to get a higher level bandit early, but you won't be able to play this challenge, 20 times and get 20 bandits. It's a little bit of a bummer for me because I thought maybe I could have gotten a level 2 bandit, but I understand why they made this change. The important thing for me is that I can get it a week early and start playing it in normal grand challenges or other game modes where you can play with it before it's actually released to the general public. And an underrated change is that this is going to be the start of a whole bunch of new, really cool challenges. Supercell had mentioned in the past that they didn't exactly have the technology or the setup or the really robust challenge system to do a lot of different challenges, which is why we've been playing the same ones over and over again since the last client update. This is a much more flexible system where they're able to create a whole lot of different challenges and reward structures, including the one-time rewards, on the fly. So we should expect to see more challenges in the near future that have a lot more variety than the ones we've already been playing. Alright, so here's my verdict on Bandit, my first impression verdict. The cool thing about all cards from here on is that now we have not one, not two, but 3 contexts for which to judge them in. For a long time, cards could only be judged in a one-on-one game because that's all we had. But now we have one-on-one, and we're going to have clan battles, and of course Draft Royale is growing at a very great rate. Thousands of drafts have been done already, so we should look at it in 3 different contexts. My impression of Bandit is that it's really good in one-on-one, probably the best in one-on-one because of how it trades on an empty board with other ranged attackers. I think that's probably the best situation for Bandit. I actually think it's going to be the worst in 2-on-2. The board's just a little too crowded, there's too much stuff going on, and because she's vulnerable to things like poison and fireball with zaps and logs and stuff running around, I don't see her being very effective in clan battles. In Draft Royale, I think she could be pretty strong. The downside is that she's kind of unique, but it's hard to judge how useful that unique trait's going to be. I would put her as no lower than a mid-round pick in Draft, with a chance to be maybe like a first 3-round choice if there's some sort of interaction or combo that I'm not quite seeing right now. But my first impression is that she's amazing in one-on-one, probably in the top 20 cards in the game for one-on-one. Very weak in 2-on-2, probably something you're not going to see a lot of in clan battles, and probably a 5th round pick in Draft Royale. So thanks for watching this first sneak peek into Bandit. I will cover Bandit in more detail as we get close to the Bandit Draft Challenge, and as I just get a little more time to play with it. I would feel bad giving you all this real deep strategy and stuff on Bandit when I've only really been handling her for a couple hours, so feel free to watch the gameplay, check out the interactions, leave a comment below with some of your theory crafting on what Bandit would be good with, and we will try it out and have another video as we get closer to the Bandit Draft Challenge. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to catch all the remaining sneak peeks that are coming out this weekend, and trust me, there's some cool ones coming. And I will catch you in the next Clash Royale video. Thanks for watching.